Hello and welcome to Whitney D TV. If you are new to the channel, click that subscribe button and notification bell. Move it from personalized to all so you can receive all notifications. Head on over to the community tab and join the conversation. Welcome. Let's get into it, shall we?
And you know I'm feisty, I ain't keeping secrets for a bitch, a nigga that don't like me. You really hurt, you sitting there with something you don't even love.
What up, you guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm coming to you guys on this lovely Wednesday because on yesterday was Blackout Tuesday. Yes, so shout out to all those individuals that supported the cause and that stayed true to it, didn't post, didn't do anything but show your power and your voice by being silent. Nonetheless, as you guys are aware, a lot of people have been protesting here in the streets, and none other than my wonderful husband, and I got some content coming real soon in regards to that. But nonetheless, I actually did a video where I just, gave Miss AZRIEL Clary her kudos for getting out there and doing something that I myself can't even say that I have done or not necessarily willing to do. I am, but I have kiddos. But nonetheless, with that being said, I put the content out there that this young lady is out there doing it amongst the people, and I got very good feedback in regards to the video. I mean, who wouldn't? Like, this is not the time, but I'm gonna get into that. So with that being said, I received this particular comment and I wanted to address it. Now, you guys know that I will address a lot of you guys' comments. In this one in particular was the only negative comment that I saw under this video. Okay, the only one out of all the positive affirmations and positive comments, this was the only negative comment. So I wanted to share it with you guys to let you get an in-depth thought about how hatred can still be prevalent and present in lieu of times and situations. Okay, and the reason why I wanted to bring this out, because it's like, in lieu of what the world is going on, we still have people that are selfish. So let's get into this comment. So this particular individual's name is Houston, Texas. Yeah, and unfortunately, you're dwelling amongst my home state. Nonetheless, she stated, AZRIEL Clary just what? Be social media all for the camera. And I'm showing you guys what it's saying. I'm not making this up. I'm thinking she said she meant AZRIEL Clary just wants to be on social media and it's all for the camera. So I respond by saying, I guess all the people that had their phones just want to do it for the social, for the camera, huh? I said, stop it. Your hate for her shouldn't be bigger than the problem affecting the entire world right now. Shake my head. This is a social issue. And I said, and I go on to say, because it's a social issue because it's happening around the world. People are around the world being affected by this situation. And so it is causing everyone to take out their phones, everyone to be involved, everyone to be socially political or social activists, if you will. And then she goes on to comment even after that, saying, why AZRIEL Clary did not stand up for that 6-year-old girl she said she saw get molested by a lady. She saw it with her own eyes. And you guys see this. I can't make this up. So my response was, what the hell? 6? I said, do you hear yourself? And furthermore, what the hell does that have to do with her peacefully protesting as countless of other celebrities and normal people are? You can't stop your hatred for her for one day. She then goes on to say she did not care about that 6-year-old little girl getting molested. She saw with her own eyes. Who's she going to care about? George Floyd. I am not just talking about AZRIEL. I am talking about these people. And it's cut off. But basically, she says that she's not just talking about AZRIEL. She's basically, this is what her basic mind frame is. Okay. It's so much stuff going on in our local abouts. So for the world to be acting like this behind George Floyd, it's like, come on. Because that's basically what she said. She said it's people in Chicago getting killed. It's young ladies getting stuff done to them, and now everybody is in an uproar about George Floyd. And this is the reason why I wanted to do this. I wanted to talk to you guys about this, okay? I'm gonna be very straightforward, and you guys know it's not necessarily that I've been silent about the situation. It's just that, like I said, I'm an empath, and a lot of things get affected by. I get affected by, and I told you guys a prime example that my husband had took witness to years ago, early in our relationship. That whole Sandra Bland situation really messed me up. I just don't deal with stuff very well, so I try to guard my psyche, okay? And this situation is no differently, but nonetheless, this is what is so sad about the world. Yes, we absolutely know that things happen locally in front of us. Like I said, I'm a product of it myself, but am I to stop hearing the voices of the world because I personally have an issue that I had going on? Didn't nobody hear nothing for me. Didn't nobody take up for little old me, so I'm not finna worry about all the other girls that are getting molested. Forget them, screw them. What kind of mindset would that be, or would I be in? I literally watched my husband, and I admire him so much, steady watching all this footage and content. And like I said, he went out to protest with his brother on yesterday, and I asked him why. And we got a good interview coming up with that, and got some stuff to expose and tell you guys about. Oh my God. Nonetheless, I asked him why, because I'm always going to ask people, like, why are you doing what you do? And like I said, my husband is no different. We have intellectual conversations all the time. So I asked him why. He was like, well, I was just watching all this content, sitting here at the house. I just felt like I needed to do something. I felt like I need to be amongst the people, and no shade, no tea. I'm sorry, I ain't got those urges, especially how I've been seeing how these cops and people been acting or whatever. I'm just like, Lord, I just want to be safe. I just want to see another day. This world right now is very weird. The aura, the feel of it is just very weird. But you got those that, who God called, he equips, he, did what they needed to do, and they came home very safely. But they actually they experienced stuff, and they were exposed to some things. But not for nothing, I asked them why. And so to hear that, it's just like, so that's why I come out the trenches. And that's why I stand 10 toes down on my channel about everything that I believe in, especially when it comes to, sexual abuse and things of that nature, because I was abused. I was that girl that didn't nobody know about. I went for years, still going through the sexual abuse by this individual, not saying anything, still smiling, still going. Here I am, married with kids. And to be honest with you, just to be transparent, I actually had a situation where I was scared to have a child, scared to have children. Why? Because I was like, I'm nervous about my body parts and stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I going to act when I'm nursing my children, when I'm giving them nourishment and stuff like that? Because I have been so, funny about my body and stuff like that. Because when you're dealing with sexual abuse, you're like that. You have vulnerable spots, and not for nothing. That's why I stand so hard behind the likes of AZRIEL and all those women that are been affected by sexual abuse. And regardless of how you feel like they're supposed to be healing or they're supposed to be dealing with it, no two people are alike. So what you're seeing that's going on, Miss Houston, Texas, is the world saying enough is enough. Not all life matters, but Black lives matters at this point. And that's just like, me saying, okay, yeah, I was abused, but all abused individuals matter. And that's what you're seeing in the likes of AZRIEL. Are you out there in the streets protesting and hitting the pavement? No, so be quiet. Okay. And it doesn't matter in a sense of, not necessarily doesn't matter, but the magnitude. And she did a post, and I spoke on it in that particular video. The little voices matter, but the masses, the sea of voices matter the most. When I tell you, I was listening to my husband's footage that he captured, and I closed my eyes. And I just listened. And y'all, you could hear voices from the crowds that was way up before him. They were chanting, right? And I heard the same thing, and I'm getting chills. I heard the same thing on AZRIEL's footage. If you just close your eyes and listen, you hear the echo. Black lives matter. You hear the echo. You hear the sea of voices. We have voices. We should be heard. And so the likes of individuals like this that are looking at a situation like this and saying, oh, well, it's stuff happening in Chicago every day. What about them? We are standing and walking for the likes of those individuals. Are you comprehending and seeing that this individual, George Floyd, was not the only one? It was just the in a sense the straw that broke the camel's back. And instead of you depicting one individual that's destined to stand up for the likes of you and everyone else like myself who's not out there protesting, you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's so many celebrities that are walking out there. I just to put them out there because I mean they've been walking amongst the people and people have been spotting them out. Portia Williams for a prime example. I think I saw one post with Wale was out there. Who else did you say, babe, that you saw at one point?
About what?
Just protesting, didn't nobody know who they was. They got spotted.
J. Cole.
And I was so blown away by hearing Portia because you know everybody make fun of her, the little comments she made about the railroad and Underground Railroad, but she got protest in her blood. You know, she got strength in her blood, and she was out there amongst the people. Didn't nobody know until they spotted her out. But that has nothing to do with anything. We're all one people at the end of the day. It ain't no celebrity. No, we're all walking. Martin Luther King walked amongst the people and he was somebody. That stuff don't matter at the end of the day. The cause matters. So for you individuals to not be able to put aside your hatred for an individual, you're sick. You're sick. Because that has nothing to do with anything. What this girl did or did not do yesteryear has nothing to do with what's going on in the world right now. What I went through back in yesteryears, 1919, has nothing to do with what's going on with the sexual abuse that's going on now. What are we going to do now? What's the solution? So I just wanted to come on here, you guys. Like I said, I got some good content for you guys. Don't think that my silence is violence. I know that's been going on, and I mean, no shade, no tea in regards to that particular hashtag. I mean, I get it, but in regards to the individuals that are necessarily silent like myself, I just choose not to really talk on it, not because no political basis or whatever that case may be, because y'all know how I feel. But the thing is that I just, I'm just trying to really guard my psyche, because I'm an emotional wreck when I really take on a lot of stuff, emotions of the world, because I get so sad. I do, and I spout about it in a state of depression, and I got to be healthy for my husband, my children, but I am not silent. Like I said, I've been sliding a lot of different content that I've been gathering up, but like I said, I want to be original. I want my own footage. I want my own content and things like that. I don't want to grab things from the shade page or nothing like that. No shade, no tea to those that are, but I want my own original stories, and I have some coming up. Okay, so you guys, stay safe, stay vigilant, stay encouraged, and know that the best is yet to come for us. I want to leave you guys with this. You got to ask yourself, what's the issue? Why our people? Why us? Do you ever question why the police fear us so much when they have the gun? I mean, because that just boggles my mind. Why are you in fear of an individual who is weaponless when you have the gun? You're killing us. And I had to come to myself and say, boy, it's that strength. It's the strength. We as a people are strong. We as a people are superior. And I remember, growing up, it really necessarily had nothing to do with, your fist. It was the countenance of yourself. I scared off a lot of girls as little as I am, but it's my countenance. It's my voice. And that's what scare you. But I get it. But how about you educate yourself to me and know that I'm just trying to make it myself. So I just wanted to leave you guys with that bit of thought. Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you have to put your foot on my neck? Why does it take 4 or 5 minutes to hold me down? You feel me? But I love you guys so very much. And at this point, it's not about our lives like right now, because our lives are a target. It's Black lives right now. And if you can't comprehend that, then you are the issue. I love you guys so very much, but most of all, God loves you. You guys be strengthened, be vigilant, be safe. Okay, and tap into that discernment. Okay, don't go unless you are God led, because he will protect you. Okay, love you guys so very much. You guys have a blessed and wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy your hump day and stay encouraged. Bye, you guys.
And you know I'm feisty, I ain't keeping secrets for a bitch, a nigga that don't like me. You really hurt, you sitting there with something you don't even love.
Lips and Lashes by Shea Cosmetics is way more than its namesake. From primers, mascaras, eyeshadows, foundations, lippies, lashes, and so much more. For that fierce look you can't find anywhere else, Lips and Lashes by Shea Cosmetics. Tell them Whitney from Reviews with Whitney D sent you. Shazaz Creations is a virtual boutique for creative customized apparel, tumblers, and jewelry. Allow them to create a keepsake that you can use as a heirloom for centuries to come. Everything from blankets to pillows, allow your memories to come alive with every picture. Tell them Whitney D from Whitney D TV sent you. Use the Whitney D code or link in the description box below. Bye. I am happy to say that I am a brand ambassador of Noel. Noel is handcrafted, no harsh chemicals, scrubs, oils, soaps, and more. Quality skincare at affordable prices. Check them out and let them know that Whitney D of Whitney D TV sent you by using either my code Whitney30 at checkout or the link in the description box below. Welcome to Embrace Pangea. These products are all created to bring you back to balance through nature's gifts. They have a wide range of products that deal with various aspects of daily life, such as deodorants, juices, clothing, vagina detoxes, and body scrubs. Whichever product that you decide to embrace, you can rest assured that it was created with love for the betterment of self. Embrace your Pangea. Visit the link in the description box below and let them know that Whitney D of Whitney D TV sent you. Bye. So check out the site embracepangea.com and embrace your Pangea. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning into the show. Now it's your turn. We want to hear from you. But remember, keep it cute or get the boot. Let's talk in the comments down below. Check out all our sponsors and affiliates in the description box. And don't forget to join the Witness Nation by clicking the subscribe button. Thank you. Until next time, this is Whitney D with Whitney D TV. Signing off.